Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Diecast Alfie. And I've turned my fan off because hopefully I've not watched it back on the video. It hasn't disturbed the last video when I did the two wheel side because I forgot to turn the fan off, and normally the video picks it up terrible, makes a racket in the background, so I do apologise. I'm not making it again because it's boiling in this room. I had to turn the fan off when I made the video for the reasons I've just said. Right, okay. Today we're going to look at the 968. Let's get it. Let's get the video down here. Let's have a look. The 968 Bugatti EB110 GT, and that's in Verde Scuro or Scuro. And is if you want to take a picture of it. Remember in the last wheel side I said that I'd seen some videos and thought they were green. Well, no, it's this one that was green. I knew I'd seen one. Anyway, that's that one. And then we've got the 863 BMW 3.0 csl white. 50th anniversary that is. Only because I watched somebody else's video. Otherwise I wouldn't have known what it was. But there you go. All your details on the back. Authenticity stickers. And there we go. Okie dokie. So let's start with this Bugatti EB110. Now we've seen a few of these before already. Let's say this one in green. Not sure if that's picking up that well, is it? The green. Let's try and get my light on it a bit better. Is that picking up? Hopefully. I'll turn the light up. There we go. Is that better? Trouble is, if you have the light on too much, it shines, it reflects back. Oh, my red buttons, my battery's flashing. So if I get cut off, I'm going to rush through it. If I get cut off, I apologise. But that's what you come to expect from me. I'm dead amateur. But lovely wheels as usual, nice engine bay. I'd say that colour's quite nice, but it's dull unless you get the light on it. I would imagine in a nice cabinet, nice Bugatti badge in a nice cabinet, it works well. Whoa, come on, come on, that's the one. Nice wing mirrors sticking out. Very nice car. Nice headlamp. Oh dear, disaster, he's had a crash. There we go. Nice headlamps. I don't know what them orange things are, must be indicators. Let's say nice engine bay. A nice rear end, as the vicar said to the bishop. Bum bum. Acrylic inserted indicators, cluster. So a little, nice little wing. Yep, nice little car. Ooh, nothing on the back, bottom. Dirt bags. Okay, so that's that. I know I'm rushing through it, but I'll moan at the end until it stops. I'll have a moan at something. Oh, I won't have a moan. Did you see the video that our leader Glenn put out in the research and development studio? Can't remember now. Was it Hong Kong, wherever it was? And 50th anniversary thing, gold wheels. Look quite nice, really. I don't like gold wheels, but the car's superb. Big heavy beast. I mean, look at that in comparison to that. Big beast it is. Beautiful colour scheme. Yeah, research and development showing us a lot of the stuff that's coming out. I bet them dirty great big trucks are gonna. There's one with a boat on it. Oh, Dad, I don't want to see the price of that. I really don't. It looks superb though. It looks absolutely superb. Look at it going. There you go in. Nice back end. I'm trying to show you the car because if I get cut off, at least you've seen the car. All you're missing is the waffling off me. Nice inserted brake clusters. Lovely paint job on that, it really is. M-Power. And wing mirrors are like a hard rubber. Nice front end that, yeah. BMW. Right, got anything? Yeah, a bit of gubbins on the bottom. Lovely. Look, it is nice that. It's nice BMW. Yeah, that research and development thing. Blinking heck. There's some cars coming out there, isn't there? I notice the dear one, the 20 Ayrton Senna cars that are coming, but what he does say, to be fair, it's a one-off. He's got one shot at it. He's going to do it. 20 cars. Is it 20? Yeah, 20 cars. He's missing. What's he missing? He's 1 to 20, but missing the 13, so that'll be 19, or unless there's another one, whatever. But I think he's missing 13, isn't he? So I'm sure it's 13. Can't remember now. But he's missing one of them. I think it's number 13. And there is obviously because it's unlucky and what have you. But I'm looking forward to that. But it's going to be I don't know, a hell of a set. And then they've got the Ayrton Senna's individual one, an NXX, as well as the Mercedes 190 with a figure inside. That would be interesting and be quite nice change. And basically, I've ordered a couple. Well, I've only ordered one of the sets. It's so expensive, and one of the blisters with him in it. And well, I don't know what I've ordered. I've ordered one of the stock versions, and then a spare one. Don't know why. Not because I think they're going to make any money of that. I don't know. I get giddy, mate. I just get giddy, and if I like something, I like something. But hey ho, yeah, some nice cars on there that he had, but particularly, as I say, the Ayrton Senna ones. The ones that bugged the hell out of me is these James Bond ones. I mean, I love them. I really love the James Bond ones. I think they're superb, but he's knocking the back out of it, aren't you? Really, I think. I mean, I've got what, 4, 5, 6. I got a load of them. You know, like you got four DB5s, Goldfinger. Then you've got a couple of the other ones. Gorgeous cars. Don't get me wrong. Is it the Jaguars? Wasn't it the Jaguar Spectra? 2 of them. I mean, come on. He's taking the mickey, I think. You know, but. I suppose I get it. I suppose people in other countries, like say the French, the Japanese, and Chinese, they want their release, I suppose. But I don't know. Whatever. Maybe yes, but I get it. I get it, and I get it as a company. If they can sell it, I definitely get it. But I don't like it. But anyway, I think the next video, if I'm going to look at to see if no, the one I've got on charge, my battery's still charging, so it won't be any time soon. I don't know what the next video is going to be, but okay, well, thanks for watching. I know it wasn't particularly, it was a bit rushed, but with that battery flashing, I didn't want to disappoint you, and I know you've missed me like a hole in the head, and basically as well, I'm 58 and I need a toilet. I need to go to the toilet. That's the other thing, because they put me on water tablets because my legs are filled with water. They put me on water tablets, so like I'm back into the toilet now. But what I'm going to do next time when I go on a plane too much information this, by the way. I'm going to take a jug with me so I can just because when you go on them little toilets on plane, I mean, I'm a big fella. Now I'm alright if I get a straight toilet that's a flat, you know, a straight bulkhead. But you know, when they're curved, if you're on the side of, you know, like the outside, you have to kind of duck under, and it's like, well, I've got a broken back, and I can't like manipulate myself underneath, you know, holding the old todger, and I'm like, what? You know, so I ended up like, it was like a bloody Trivedi fountain everywhere on that last flight. So I thought, you know what, if I take a jug, and as long as, you know, if just in case I don't get a straight toilet, at least I can do it in the jug and just pour it in. What do you think of that? Too much information, but there you go. I've actually booked. Hey, and my mum's coming again. She's 80 now, and she said she wanted to come. Well, fair enough. You want to come, you come, and why not? I said, what are you going to do? Because she was really ill before Christmas, last Christmas, if you remember. But she's fit as you know, as she can be. And I said, it's up to you, mum, if you want to come. I said, or you can sit here and just joss it. I said, but you know, you're better off coming and living your life. Why not? Everybody else is. And so she asked me. She said, I want to come. So I said, right, no problem. So that means we've treated ourselves again, and we're going on the big A380 double decker again on Emirates. And but I've booked myself in the seat right next to the bar. There's a big bar. Anyone who doesn't know or does know, there's a big bar. The only problem is I don't drink. When I first started going on them, I did drink because of my tablets, I think, really. So, but anyway, I've put myself there because the big flat toilet along it. There's a big flat, what I call flat toilet, the biggest one on the upper deck, unless you go in first class. Hey, they let me go in first class, you know when I came back last time because I was ill, and I went into the bathroom. It was massive, but it was ridiculous because it was just like a sink and a toilet underneath the bulk, you know, the actual, you know, side of the plane, and then there was about, you could have put a single bed in it, but there was nothing there. So what was the point of that? You know, if you'd have had a massive throne or something, and you know, a big shower. I mean, I know some of the first class, they do have a shower in some of them, but that particular where I went, they didn't. And it's rubbish, really. You know, I don't actually like the little, you know, the first class. They offered to upgrade it for me, first class, and it was something stupid for one leg. They wanted something like $2,000. I was like, what? I thought it was when they first offered it me, because there's 4 legs from Manchester to Dubai to Bangkok, and of course same coming back. So when they offered me $2,000, you know, to upgrade to first class, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a bash on that. Little did I thought it was, you know, 500 a leg, which, you know, don't get me wrong, is massive monster money, but as a once in a lifetime, I thought, oh, I'll have a bash on that. And then I looked and I read it all proper, and it was like, that was just for one leg, you know, to Dubai. $2,000 extra, that's on top of what you've already paid. I won't even tell you what I've paid, but I think you can guess, you know, for business. But, hey-ho. So there you go. Bored you for 14 minutes, which was my plan. That kind of guy. And you've had a damn good scout of that vehicle while you're here. That twin exhaust on back. Beautiful. And any of your model needs, modelstore.co.uk. I'm just waiting on a phone, well, not a phone call, on an email back from Dan. I'm looking at, oh, I've got an email here now, I'm just looking. No, not got a thing yet. An email off him. He's waiting. Well, he's waiting for Big Boss Ron, because I want to purchase a tank, one of them things that rolls through a minefield. smart. But it's only 1 in 72 scale. So I'm hoping that it's... Well, I've seen a picture and it looks, compared to a Mini GT, and it looks quite good. I love my military stuff. But I've barely got any because I can't afford it because of all this lot that I'm doing. But when I was a kid, I was telling Dan that all we used to have was Corgi and Dinky, and I had some beautiful stuff, only cheap stuff like, but it was gorgeous. I loved it in the boxes. Of course, all you did was play soldiers in them days. You had your Germans against your American infantry and your British infantry, and you had all your airfix stuff for the smaller stuff. But and then of course Space 1999 came out, didn't it? So I had an Eagle transporter, like the cheapest one of the lot. I always wanted the white one with chemical drums. So when I collected in the 90s, I got all of them. I got every one of them. The Interceptor from UFO, Captain Scarlet, all Shadow 2, all that caper. I got the lot. Oh, I loved them. Absolutely loved them. I compensated, I think that's what a lot of older people do. I'm 50